Stand by VT. Thank you.
Are we nice and loud? Good. This jacket is.
Nice new desk.
This is a new desk, isn't it? Yes, very nice. Very nice. Cousin? That's just lovely.
Nice new desk. Can't see that my feet don't touch the ground.
Can't see that my stomach does, for that matter.
Please tell me when you're all ready on the floor.
Oh, we're very happy with everything, yes.
We're ready.
Especially the money. Happens to life laughing.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Run VT.
Now we do the end, ladies and gentlemen. We do all the end jokes now. Having done the beginning jokes, you have to pretend you've seen it all, seen the show, and you see the end. Then we throw you all out and get another lot in. She insisted. I forgot. I've forgotten about this. We'll start.
Stand by, folks. Here we go. Okay.
Good morning.
Morning.
My name is Starling.
Mr. Starling.
Of Starling Styling.
Mr. Starling of Starling Styling.
Or of Sterling.
Oh, Mr. Starling of Starling Styling of Sterling. Wanting?
Mr. Ponting.
Mr. Ponting.
Of Ponting Punting.
Oh, Mr. Ponting of Ponting Punting.
Does there seem to be something wrong then?
Yes, I was just hunting for Mr. Ponting of Ponting Punting. We've got an Ewing brewing. Or we've got a gilling and goring, drilling and boring. We've got a de-lessing, de-lousing. We've got a manning, minning.
Minning.
Meaning, mining. Morning.
Morning.
No sign of Ponting Punting.
This is the building.
Oh, yes, this is the building, formerly the fielding, wilding and building.
Fielding and wilding.
Yes, fielding, moulding and wilding, welding. But what with fielding, folding and wilding, melding with belding, it's become a building holding.
And there's no Ponting Punting.
No, we've got a keeling and greeling, wheeling and dealing.
I have a feeling there's a failing in your filing.
But of course, this is not the only building. We've got branches in Barking, Dorking, Woking, and in Epping, Wapping and Tooting.
Don't I know it? I've been hunting, Ponting, Punting, and every blinking building standing.
Astounding.
Hopping and skipping from Chipping to Epping, upping and Epping and whipping through Wapping, shooting through Tooting, stealing through Ealing, backing to Barking. The parking and barking is shocking, no joking.
No, Smith.
You're better off parking and biking to Peking than banking on parking and barking.
No, sir.
And then making for Dorking, walking to Woking and riding and Reading.
What about calling on Mr. Carling of Carling Curling?
What has Carling of Carling Curling got to do with Starling of Sterling?
Well, or Mr. Nutting of Nottingham Knitting and Netting. I hear they're knighting, nutting.
Don't care for Notting, Mr. Nutting. His own netting and knighting. It's not nothing I'm wanting. I'm wanting Ponting of Ponting Punting.
Well, I don't care if you're panting for Ponting of Ponting Punting. By keeping carping and blaming your flaming flim-flamming on our failing filing, you're asking for a hiding, darling old starling. Oh, wrong. Can you come, just come and pick it up here. Pick up, single.
We can do.
A single of that last bit.
Could you just give him the line in, Ronnie? I'm
Yes.
wanting Ponting of Ponting Punting.
Right.
Just to give you the line in, Ron?
Yes,
Yes,
fine,
sir.
Notting of Notting. Is that all right? Oh, yes, you go. Right. Right.
So, after you, Ronnie, see? Sorry. Just to give you the line in, Ronnie.
Right.
Yes. I don't care if there's Notting in his own knitting and knighting. It's not Notting I'm wanting Ponting of Ponting Punting.
I don't care if you're panting for Ponting of Ponting Punting. By keeping carping and blaming your flaming flim-flamming on our failing filing, you're heading for a hiding, starling old darling. I could give you a stuffing, a roughing, a duffing up and a cuffing, as easy as winking. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking you'll be drinking.
This is my last warning.
Morning. Right, I'll do that one again then. Yes, all right then. Yes, okay, I'll do that one again.
Brian, we'll give you the dialogue from 21 back into Barking, but obviously we're going from Peking, okay?
Starting in Barking and going to Peak.
Right.
He comes and
just like that. Oh, yes.
Agreed, Brian. Yes, we are. Here we go.
Here we go. Where are we going? Oh, excuse me. Just a minute. Is that shining? Okay. Oh.
Sorry, Ron. My fault. Right, stop. Hold it. I'm sorry.
It's a hold up. It's a hold up. Oh dear. There's a picture. Look at that. Sweets, it says. The sweet shops gets this, folks. Sweet shop, isn't it? It's about sweet shop, isn't it? How many do you want? 3/4 of a pound or half a pound or what?
Wait, but I really wanted 2 ounces.
Oh, can I start again? I'm using the wrong accent. Sorry about that. Oh, you're supposed to be country like that. No, I went all North Country like that. So I'm like that's it. All right, dear? I just kept my legs a bit wider apart to give me the character. Yeah. Right, here we go, yes. Here we go. How many do you want then? About half a pound, 3/4, what?
Well, I really wanted 2 ounces,
Oh.
if it's not too much trouble.
Too much trouble, madam? Nothing's too much trouble in this shop. No, no, no. There we go, sir. 1/4 pound of those. Now, what else would you like? Anything else you'd like, sir? Yes, I'd like a gobstopper. Gobstopper, sir? Big gob or little gob, sir?
Little gob.
Little
please.
gob, right, sir.
Yes.
Little gob stoppers. Here
Yes.
we are. 2p each, they are.
2p, are they? Could I have the kind that go pink after you've sucked them, please?
Oh, well, I don't know what colour they go, so they start off green, you see.
Well, they all start off green, we know that.
Yes.
But they don't all go pink afterwards, you know.
Oh.
Oh, no. Some of them do the dirty on you and go brown. Could I try one?
Certainly, sir.
You don't mind, do
No, nothing's too much trouble, sir. I'll try one myself, sir. There we go. Now, is there anything else you want while we're having a suck, sir?
Have we got any of those mints with a hole in?
Oh, mint with a hole in? Yes, sir, yes, sir.
How big is the hole?
Right?
Well, I don't want it to be too big, you see.
You got something to measure with, sir? I'll say that again. You got something to measure it with, sir?
Well, not on me, no. I've forgotten the very thing I came in for.
What's that?
Some hundreds and thousands.
Hundreds and thousands. Very good,
Yes.
sir. Yes, hundreds and thousands. Yes, we got hundreds and thousands of them, sir.
Yes. There we are. Could you count them out for me, please?
Pardon?
I'm not being any trouble, I hope.
No, you're not in any trouble. How many do you want, sir?
Well, only the wife's making a cake. She wants exactly. If you could
Yeah.
count them out.
How many?
1,100.
1,100, sir, sir.
1,100.
1,100. There we go, sir. 1,100. Now, that's about 15 short. Don't worry, sir, I got some more here. There you are, sir. Hundreds and thousands. Now, what do you want, you old bag?
I want some of your toffee.
Toffee?
Yes, and then will you cut it up, absolutely smash it all up?
Yes.
In little bits.
Little
for
bits.
me for stick.
I'll smash it up in a little bit.
It's
All
too
right, right.
much trouble.
No, it's nothing too much trouble, madam. I'll smash it all up. I'll smash your teeth up in a nice little bit. There's nothing too much trouble in here. Nothing at all. Was there anything else? No. Oh, well, get out. volunteers to sweep up, please?
Yeah. Ronnie, can you...
He wants a retake now. We're just going to tidy it up and do another.
It's
Do
just
all
one
that again.
reaction shot, Ronnie.
One reaction.
It's how big are the holes?
Don't need me, do you?
Pardon?
Can I go and change?
Oh, yes, how big are the holes?
Chat to the audience.
Yes, I'm going to wash my hands.
Okay.
Have a jelly, baby.
Do you need RC after this Four Ronnie retake?
Oh, what a mess.
Do you want me to... I'm trying to think how far I got with my little... Oh, I got to the end of the piano in the pub, didn't I? I told the story of that. Actually, I've just not long come back from you're not at all ready. Sabina's not at all ready. Sabina's not ready. There we are. Do you want to? Will I have a little chat? Then we'll go.
Yes, if you... Yes.
Because you know, this is the second show we've just done. I've just come back from a holiday in Spain with my wife Anne. Went for a bit. I say Spain to give the story a bit of atmosphere. Actually, spent our holidays in Arbroath. But you must have heard so many stories about Arbroath. I thought I'd better make it Spain. Since the story is about bullfighting, it makes rather more sense if I tell you about Spain rather than Arbroath. And I told you about a wonderful bullfight I saw in Arbroath. You wouldn't believe me for a bloody minute. But this story, I'll tell you about it, because it was very fun. I'll tell you about it later on.
You think that's whiskey in there, don't you? It's gin. Are we going to go right ahead, sir?
Yes, if you're happy, sir.
If I'm happy, I'll put this on the drawer. I always keep these in my drawers. Oh, no, there's no room there. Could you take that Big Ed? That's Ed. He's big. I call him Big Ed.
Stand by. Are you ready?
I'm standing. Well, I'm sitting.
Okay.
Yes, sir? I don't know where my hands were. I suppose they're about there. I'll move them about just at the beginning of the shot. And they can cut anyway, you see. It's called continuity. Now, in this secret organization I work for, all identities for security purposes... That's the trouble. It has a slight echo. Right?
Because it was all touch and go whether I'd be here this morning at all. I don't know whether... I was doing some decorating. I fell off a ladder while painting the skirting board. It was most... No, we had this holiday in Spain. Do you want me to get chatting? Anne and I, as I say, in Spain. The first day, I was walking through the little square, like you do, you know, see where all the shops are and see where that... And there was this little wine bar in the corner, so I popped in for a drink of wine, you see, and I was sitting there standing, I was. Sipping. I was standing, couldn't make up my oath to sit or stand, but I was standing. And I was sipping the wine. I noticed all around the walls of this bar were bulls' heads mounted on the walls, you know. They'd been stuffed. You could tell by the surprised look on their faces. Tears running down their cheeks. And the bar... I said to the barman, why all the bulls' heads? What am I talking like that for? I said, why all the bulls' heads? He says, these bulls, he said. I knew somebody spoke. I couldn't make up my mind who it was. I don't know what I'm looking at you for, Tony. You know how at all. He said, these bulls, he said, I killed with my own hands. One of my young man, actually, I think he was from Arbroath as well. He said, my young man, he said, I killed these bulls. I sound like a waiter on the Golden Egg, don't I? He said, I'm a young man. I killed these bulls. He said, that one I killed in Barcelona, that one I killed in Madrid, and that one I killed in Malaga. I said, what about that big black one in the corner? He said, sir, we don't speak of that bull. That bull, he killed my brother. I said, I'm sorry, I wouldn't have brought it up as I didn't realise. Was your brother a bullfighter as well? He said, no. One night he's sitting in the corner having the drink and the bloody thing fall down and hit him on the head.